Come up with one of them. Damn. This guy come here riding around, you know. Y'all hear me say this a lot in my videos. Everybody's to enjoy the lake, but I don't understand that. I stopped here and was fishing. He came in, went down there. You can see the circle. He made a circle right there, went back out. What was he looking for? Was he deer hunting, fox hunting? Just looking, I reckon. It's a nice house right here. Maybe just looking homes. They do that a lot while you're fishing. It makes you go like, dude, I'm sitting right here, you know. But hey, like I said, everybody has the right to use the lake. Just as a fisherman, it makes us wonder, doesn't it? It makes us wonder, like they're saying, hey, there's a fisherman. Let's go ride and make a circle around him. That's what it makes you feel like, though, doesn't it? I don't think that's it. I think they're just gawking. Maybe they're visiting the lake. Maybe they're newcomers. I don't know. That's a good fish there, guys. All right, guys. I got hung up with that other head. Yeah, it's a little bit of brush right here. I'll try to show it to you. I've been fishing this for years, too. A lot of these places I fish, guys, I'm saying this because people ask me this a lot. Have you found new places with live scope? Yes, I have. I have found a lot of new places with live scope I didn't know about. But also, I'm fishing a lot of the same places. The only difference is now I know I know what it looks like underwater. I know what's there. I know why the fish were using it. He's a small one. Smallest one I caught today. I'm on my second video. Okay, we'll mention that because some of y'all ask me that sometimes. You make one video a day. Did you make that video the same day? You had the same shirt on? I usually make 2 a day. All right. Sometimes I make 3. I've made 4 before, but usually I make 2 a day. They're calling for, like I said this earlier, I think I said this in the first video. It's been raining for 7, 8 days in a row. This is Saturday. It started raining last Saturday. Last Wednesday's video, I told you I had to get off the lake. It was going to rain a little bit. It did. Time I got in, met the guy I needed to meet, went toward town. I had to run to town. Coming out of town, it started raining. And it's been raining since. We've had rain every day since, okay? Then we got that storm come up the East Coast. We got 6, 8 inches off of that. Creek's up behind my house. Lake's up. You see the lake's up some. Lake's up 6 or 8 inches. And it's going to be up. The lake above us is 50,000 acres. They hold water back in that lake. It's a flood control. Then they let it out in Gaston. Gaston will fluctuate about a foot, okay? But you notice the water has some color to it. Yay. Still ain't. I wish it got a little darker than it did. It's just a little color to it. I can see my bait down about 2 foot now. That's about where I like it. I went back to a 1/48th, and that's how that fish hit it. I threw it over there, let it sink. This dock has braces on them. You can actually see the braces here as they go in the water, can't you? They ran theirs up to the top. Most time they run them about water level, so they're hard to see. So it's very hard to get underneath them. It's got braces this way too. I got to sucker them out. Have fished this dock for years. I remember I used to guide guys. I don't guide no more. It just got to be too much. My insurance got to be too much for it on the boat, so I took it off and quit guiding. It wasn't worth it. With this lake here, mostly bass fishing. Very few people ever called me for crappie fishing. Maybe 2 a year. Most of them were bass. But anyway, I remember bringing a guy here one time from New Jersey. We came to this dock. And we came here, and I don't know how many we caught. He wanted to use minnows. He caught some with minnows. And I was pitching a jig after a while. He said, can I throw a jig? He said, that was like fun. So I put him on a jig. He was an older fella. He's probably around 70. I put him a jig on, and he started catching with the jig. I said, let's move. We went to a couple boathouses. After that, he didn't want to use minnows no more. Now, I see a lot of people talking about the reason I missed it. I have a lot of people say, do you use minnows? I haven't used a minnow. That was probably the last time I used minnows. And that's when I had my old boat. It's before I had this one, I think. No, I'll be honest with you. It's 5 years ago. It was the first year I had this boat. And, because I remember that. Because I took him before. He said, you got a new boat. I said, I remember that now. Real nice guy. And we used minnows. That's the last time I think I've ever used minnows. Minnows are for sure a sure thing, guys. You're going to catch them on minnows. All right? These bass breaking here. Spotted bass. You go catch them on minnows. Minnows are a pretty well sure thing. And I know there's times somebody's going to say, Dennis, there's times they won't hit a minnow. That's probably true. I seen Richard Jean's thumbnail yesterday, guys. He was holding a minnow on a jig. He said this is the best thing to use in this time of year. And he's probably right. I'm not going to doubt that, argue with that. Who's going to argue about the minnow could be the wrong thing to use, right? You have to be an idiot to say, well, a minnows the wrong thing to use. They eat minnows, so you ain't going to beat a minnow. I just don't like hauling them around. You have to keep them alive. You have to, if you don't buy one of those little aerators now they got with the rechargeable battery in it, I watch guys talking about it. If you don't have all that, you're wasting your time. You go buy the minnows, put them in a bucket, within an hour to hour and a half, they're starting to die on you. I'm not saying they won't eat a dead minnow, but that's a whole nother story I could tell you about trout fishing. We use dead minnows. It's a trick to it, though. But anyway, I ain't going that today. But jigs are just more fun, all right? Plus, I sell plastic jigs, so, you know, I'd be cutting my own throat, I reckon, if you want to say it that way, but it's no advantage to me to use minnows, and I don't like to use them. Like I said, I don't like to use minnows. I like to use jigs, I always have, all right? The time I bought minnows was for my son or a guide trip. But today, I'm making videos about baits, so it's no, what I'm saying is no advantage to me to use minnows and make a video. But I'm not interested anyway. Some of y'all use minnows, that's fine. Don't worry, I'm not against using minnows. I just don't care that much for it. Man, guys, I have to turn the boat around, the wind start blowing. Now this jig falls a little slower, and I like that. Actually, I've got some 1/64s, I think. I really ought to have one of those on. They hit it faster when it sinks slow. If they hit it on the sink, it's just falling. And I can't see the jig all the time. He's going, gotcha. He wanted to flop in my hand. He's right about 10 inches. Now this is the color I made up. It's half black and half blue crawl. You can see the blue in it. And as I turn it, it turns a little blue. It's blue-brown. I think I said this a while ago, guys. I mean, like I said, when I go making a couple videos the same day, I gotta watch. I repeat myself sometimes easily because I get confused what I said in the first video. I'm gonna make some colors in this cricket. I'm gonna change some colors. Brim, and this video is just about crickets. Brim, wipeout, earth, ice are my #1 colors. Motor oil some. Motor oil's a good one too. I don't understand it. That motor oil's a good one. 530, it's a good one. 5W30, that's a good one for cricket too. And I'm gonna get rid of some of the colors that are not selling as good. Ocean's a great color in it, but it doesn't sell the best. Blue Boy doesn't sell the best, some of those. I'm gonna take them out. I'm gonna make about 3 dual colors. Now that's gonna be one of them. I can tell you now already after that, I made mine up. I caught a fish with it in another video too. That is just a good color for some reason. They like it. The other one might be one I used earlier was brim with the orange belly. Might be something like that. Maybe the brim with the slice color belly. That orange, that yellow orange might be a good one. So I'm playing with some colors with them too to see. But we're gonna do that this fall. We're gonna get the prey baits on first, okay? And then we'll get that on this fall. Mayflies are still hatching here. I don't see any at this dock. The last dock I came from, I'll throw that picture in here after this little talk I'm telling you. It was covered. I mean, up the post, I bet it was up that post, and on that one quarter, I bet it was 500. And they just went all the way across it. Yeah, most I've ever seen at one dock this year. Yeah, we still got mayflies hatching, and this is August, so they've been hatching since mid-June. And I know some of y'all have the mayfly hatching, talking about it lasts a week or two. It seemed like here it lasts so much longer. I don't know why, but it seems like it does, and everything is eating them, makes fishing tough. See all that black on the end of that boathouse right there? Those are mayflies. Yeah, there's so, how many is right there? 500 on that one post and corner? Wow. Wow, first cast with this one. My boat's working toward the dock. I got the spot lock on, it's working toward the dock. Y'all notice that? I'm a little closer. I don't like being as close. I'm 10 feet probably. I like being about 15, 12 to 15. One of the smaller fish I've caught today, he's probably 9. That's summertime fish here, 9 to 11. I did catch a 12 last Wednesday, didn't I? Biggest thing I've caught today has been about 11. Been about 11. Now you can see here, I'll show you. I got a picture, good picture of it now. And you see it's brush, homeowner's putting it down. And you see it's a few fish right on top of it. Now, you heard me say this, I think I said this many times. There's not many brush piles here. If you find brush on this lake, that's how it is most of the time. It's right there on the corner of that post, or it might be over there off the landowner's bank. He's been throwing limbs in off his yard. You got to have a permit here to carry it out on your boat. I've seen some guys here back in the spring with a boatload, and I heard a guy pull in. I heard a guy holler at him, "Hey, y'all got a permit?" They was in the parking lot, go put the boat in the water at a public ramp. "Y'all got a permit?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "I need to see it." Yeah, you've got to have a permit and to do it legally. So not a lot of people fool with it. And this lake is not known to be a big crappie fishing lake above us is, but there's so many homeowners here, so much private land. Where would you get the brush? I mean, legally, if you crawled up on that bank and cut something, you're cutting your own private property. See what I'm saying? So that's why there's not a lot of brush piles here. Most of them I know are around docks like this where homeowners have thrown them in. I said earlier, I've been fishing this dock for many years. And he keeps adding to it. So hey, thank you. Thank him. I've never met this guy. A lot of these guys I've met, I've had them walk down and talk to me. You can fish anytime you want to. I've never had anybody tell me I need to leave or go on their dock. I know, watched the guy in the video today, got run off. That's happened to me on Lake Anna in Virginia, but it's never happened to me here. Bam. Have I bam today? All right, I done lost a fish a while ago. They're biting real soft. I've had like 4 bites, 4 casts. I've had every bite of a cast. And they just feel like they're pulling on it like, let's check it out. Is it really a mayfly? It looks like a mayfly. Yeah, I'm throwing a cricket. I'll tell you more about it in a minute. That's good fish, though, guys. Bam. All right, guys. If y'all think something's funny once in a while, I'm just holding the fish still, looking behind the camera. Now go back to talking, because I lose too many clips sometimes. So this camera's been really good. It's only acted up one time on me now. Been using it for about 1.5 years, 2 years maybe. One time it's locked up on me, so I have to say it's been a good camera. Bam. I'll tell you what, guys. They hard to come by today. A couple spots I hit that done good. After that, everywhere else has been, I ain't been nothing. That's a baby. He's about 7 inches. I'll tell you what though, I'm gonna end it right there on a baby. I don't like to end it on a baby. But I need to get in. It's almost 11 o'clock. You can see the ski traffic starting, the traffic's picking up. Yeah, on this lake, man, starting about 10 o'clock on, traffic gets bad and it's just not worth fighting it. You can see there's 1, 2, 3 boats right there just here in front of me. They're skiing, so that don't help a bit, does it? But what I was trying to do was just catch some fish on the cricket, guys. That's all I was trying to do. Have fun, catch some fish on the cricket. A lot of y'all commenting how much you like the cricket. And, you know, this time of year, I should be selling nothing but crickets. A lot of y'all should just be buying 6 bags of crickets because they catch fish. If you got mayflies on your lake, if you got small crawfish, other bugs that are getting into the water, hey, it don't matter if it's 20 feet deep on a brush pile. You got crawfish, could be baby crawfish, freshwater shrimp. It copies all that kind of stuff. Hey, Dennis, Fishing Lake Country. Appreciate all of you watching. Appreciate you being part of the channel.